What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Real quick, hit the subscribe button for me, like the video, tell me what you think after you watch it in the comments. We out here at Capitol Raceway with the car, our favorite track. It's a beautiful day, so might as well take advantage of it. Trying to run a certain number today. Hopefully we can get there. If not, it's all good. Been doing a lot of street stuff lately, and I mean, I love that. I love that more than doing this, but it's also cool to dial in some stuff and test some stuff out when you're here. So that's why I like coming here. It's a good environment, a good vibe. I'm gonna get burnt today, but yeah, I'm gonna try to turn it up. Last time we were at the track, I think I was running like 14, 15, maybe 16 pounds of boost. So I'm gonna try to make at least 20, 22, 24 around that range today, hopefully. I'm still trying to get the boost dialed in of what the CO2 gives it. So I'm just trying to see what that magic numbers are to where it's not gonna give it too much boost. So we're gonna go up there and make our first pass. I'm still having problems with this trans brake button. So hopefully that doesn't cause an issue. And yeah, just try to have a good day. Don't plan on being here that long. I'd be happy to make 4 or 5 passes. So let's get into it. Alright, so that first run was a bust. Once again, the trans brake slipped. Those of you that don't know, I have the stock horn buttons hooked up to my trans brake and bump, and the button's just getting wore out. So sometimes it kind of comes up a little bit and it makes it jerk, which I'm sure is horrible for it. So these lines right here, that's the trans brake. So when it slipped, I was out about 7 pounds. And then when it engaged again real quick, like I said, it did the bunny hop. I'll replay that for you guys right here to laugh at. So it did the bunny hop, it left on about 8 pounds. One thing I wanted to do today, it's been a habit, is when I launch, my foot comes off the pedal for a split second and I don't rev it out. And this pass, hit about 71, came down to 58-ish, so I could have revved it out a little more. But total boost, it was about 15-ish. Like I said, that was a wash. I didn't get a good time on that, obviously. So I'm gonna go up for round 2, and I'll check back in with you guys after. All right, run 2 done. A little bit better, kind of right back where we left off. 60 foot was a little soft. That's because I didn't leave one as much. On the 2-step, it was making about 7.5, 8. 100% TPS off the hit. That's what I want. See if I revved it out far enough. Revved it out to about 7,000 and it dropped to like 57, 58, which I know isn't good for the rods. That's what people say. So definitely gonna have to rev it out a little further. And this one, I usually shift into 3rd right before the 8th, but this one I just let it go and it tagged the limiter at 7,500. Also, that right there, that's me hitting the scramble for a little bit. So that's why the boost went up right here. So off the hit, made about 21, and then it leveled off and was making about 17. Right here, I hit the scramble, which added 6 on the dome, I believe, and that made about 20 the rest of the run. What I did in the staging lanes was I switched my inputs from the trans brake to the bump. So the horn buttons were reversed because my left one works a little bit better and I don't have to worry about it jumping anymore. The reason why I haven't did anything about that is because I don't know if I just want to get a new steering wheel with nice buttons or just replace the horn buttons. I'm still up in the air about that. But overall, it was a good pass. Definitely room to grow from this. Well, something didn't sound right. And it wouldn't stop, so that's pretty sketchy. That's why I'm gonna need me a chute. It almost felt like the throttle stuck or something. When you're in the car, it definitely feels more scarier than the video looks. When you're going a certain speed and you're hitting your brakes and it's just firm and nothing's happening, it's like, oh, I'm not stopping. This car, it's always no drama, goes straight down, nothing crazy ever goes on. So that's the first time I've ever really been scared. That's also the first time I've ever ran it quarter mile. Usually I cut it off at the 8th mile because, I mean, why put wear and tear on the car when, I mean, all you're doing there is just flooring it. Nothing's really gonna make it any better. So I like to get the 8th mile good, then worry about running it out the back. It's definitely geared for it. It's not geared for 8th mile. In the video, you can hear me say it felt like the throttle stuck, and that's kind of what happened. I pulled over, and keep in mind, my dad uses this phone to record me because he has an Android and it wouldn't be as clear. So I don't have a phone at all. I'm stuck at the top. My dad's at the line. Usually I come right back down and get my ticket. He's there waiting, and I didn't come back down. And the only people that were near me were the people at the first turnoff because they were also doing backside of the track testing as well. So they were waiting to make a hit. So nobody really knew what was going on, so I cut the car off because it smelled like maybe it was a head gasket or something, I don't know. and it just sounded weird. It was revving up. Come to find out, popped the hood, I started it back up, and we thought it sounded like a vacuum leak. So I looked at all the vacuum lines, and then we saw that the vacuum line that goes from the back of the intake to the brake booster was off. So that's why it was revving up, and that's why it wasn't stopping. So luckily the track owner had some zip ties, zip tied it up, and went up for my 4th pass. Now here's the log from it. Once again, 3,500 on the leave. That's about as high as I can leave on. Right there, left on about 10 pounds, a little over 10. Let go. Boost came up to 23 pounds. Revved it out to 68. Boost leveled off to about 19, 18-ish in that area. Click second at about 69. I revved it out, and the boost is steady around 19. Intake air temps going crazy because it was heat soaked from people playing around in the burnout box. And if you can see these little dips right here, that's my timing. And I noticed that days after the track, actually like 5 days ago. I realized that when I was looking over logs. And if you look here, them green lines that are going down, that's my flex fuel. So it goes from 77% to 31. 77, 78, 36. And anything under 50% alcohol in the fuel, it pulls timing. That's why the timing's at 8 degrees right there. And then it goes back to 11. So, yeah, something's up with the sensor, or maybe it's just the way I have it in the return. I'm not sure. Definitely need to work on that before I race it again, because it's not too good to be pulling timing, and also it's dropping fuel flow as well because I have that table set up. So I don't know if I should just get rid of the whole flex fuel, and because I only run E anyway. Pumps just for if I'm just cruising around and want to save gas or whatever. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. But after looking at this log, I believe it was this one, I messed with the PIDs to help with that little bump right there to try to smooth it out with a level boost, because that's just hitting all the boost and then it levels out. Also the battery, that's not good either. I need to put that pulley on. I have it, I just haven't put it on yet because it's going to hit my charge pipe. So I'm going to have to do something about that as well. But on the run 4. Thank God I'm all right. I just took a little break, got some food, calmed my nerves down a little bit. Now I'm ready to go make my 4th pass, and I hope this is the one. I put a lot of boost in it. It's got a hot tune in it right now. Hopefully it'll do something. It's either going to do a nice wheelie. Well, hopefully it does a nice wheelie, but also runs that number I want. So stay tuned, and see you guys in the burnout box. Run number 4, new personal best, but still not that number that I wanted. Close, but not close enough. So coming up on the break, 3,500. Left on almost 9 pounds. Yeah, about 9 pounds. Leave, and you can see how much smoother the boost line is. Revved it up to about 7,100. dips down to 59. Boost is 20. Boost is about 20 all the way to the end of the run. 11 degrees of timing. And manifold temp's still a little high. Not too bad though. It was a hot day, so oil pressure still looks good. Everything else is good. A little rich. I'm gonna lean it up next time. But let's get one more pass and try to get that number. Well, we did it. After 5 passes in the day, finally got the number I've been chasing since the beginning of the year. So pretty stoked on that. Now I have a new goal. This pass right here, left on 9.5 pounds. And that's 11 on the dome with the CO2. I'm still trying to get the numbers all figured out. Last time I was at this track, I was leaving on like 12 pounds and the track was really tight. So I know it could have took way more boost off the leave. I think that was killing my ET because the 60 foot wasn't nowhere near as good as it was the last time I came here and raced. Yep, that boost is really smooth now. So off the hit, a little short ramp. That was 34 on the dome, which gave me 22 pounds. Revved it all the way out to 71. And it stayed steady at like 23 pounds the whole run, and that's 35 on the dome. Air fuel 11.0, like I said, still a little rich. Manifold temps high, battery low, not good. Pulling fuel, I'd rather be pulling than adding. Like I said, I'm gonna lean it up a little bit next time. So 23 pounds of boost at 7,300. They got 13 degrees. So I feel like that's a little conservative. Probably could add a little bit there, but that was a really good run. I was really happy to get that time slip. Yeah, it ended up being a really good day. Didn't even plan on going. We just kind of ended up there. And I wanted to keep turning the boost up to see what it would take. And it took every bit of it. I had no issues. Little small things, obviously, like the flex fuel, the battery voltage dropping, manifold temps being really high. Like I said, it was a hot day. I'm just gonna have to figure all that out. That's a part of it. I can't really complain for what it is. I mean, a little 4.8, 78.75 budget, basic, sloppy build. So I couldn't ask for any more. Next video, I'll probably be fixing some issues and getting everything ready. Would like to find a set of radials and go back, maybe mess with the bar angles, put them brackets on, but it's still in the stock location. So like I said, there's a lot more potential in the car. So that's all I got. Like the video, subscribe, add my Instagram, Facebook, do all that. Leave a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next upload.